Hey everybody, excuse me, Captain Low Crawl here. Today we're going to be talking about a couple of different little guns that I play with a little bit. One is going to be the Glock 17. Glock 17, this is the Glock 17 Gen 4 MLS. Okay, I did of course put the grip enhancement on it. I put some Talon grips on it, give me a little bit sturdier grip. The stippling on the Glock 17 isn't bad, but it's not enough that whenever you're in a hot day out in the range, it does start to slip a little bit after about 25-35 rounds coming through it. Okay, I do like the way it feels. I like the trigger in it. If you look at this thing, I mean, they're easy to take down. Just pop it back, put the slide down, bring it forward. Whoop, what happened here? Alright, let's try this again. Slide back a little bit, push down on the grip. There we go, she pops right out. This one needs cleaned, of course, as you can see. Done a little bit of shooting with it, and I haven't had a chance to clean it yet. Got the double recoil springs. Got a 4.4 inch barrel, which makes it nice. And of course, got a nice heavy slide, so it racks real nice and it comes back real nice. This one I happened to outfit with some True Glow, what do you call them? Fiber optic sights. Okay, being the fact that I'm getting a little bit older, I decided to go green on the back and red on the front. Let's see if we can figure that one out there. There we go. Okay, it's a very nice gun. It's nice to handle. Slides a little heavy, but it's not so heavy you can't handle it. Slides right back together real nice. Put the guide spring in there. Put it right back on the rails. Oh, while I got it apart, let's talk about this a little bit. Okay, let's pop this out. That should probably give me a problem. Got a lot of stainless steel on the inside. You got stainless steel guide rails. You got a stainless steel lug that holds all your firing mechanism, your firing trigger assembly into place. Whoop, there you go. Alright, you can see down in there, it's a little bit dirty, but it is what it is. Okay, got a nice striker fire type of trigger. She pops back in place. Okay, polymer lower, lightweight, easy to handle. Okay, then we put this back in here. So this loads right back up. She's ready to go. Now, if you watch what I do here, you'll see the trigger pull isn't that bad. It's got a little bit of glide, and then it breaks. You hit a stiff wall, it breaks. And on the reset, you listen, you hear it. It's a tactile reset. Okay, just slightly release, and there it is, and boom, you're right back on target again, and squeeze the trigger. This is a 9mm as far as your caliber, made in Austria. This is the Glock 17. The mag release, very easy to reach. Whoop, let's turn it this way so you can see it. Very easy to release, just slight push, she pops right out on you. The mag release is reversible. Okay, so if you're a left-handed shooter, you can put it to the other side. Alright, very easy to take down, very easy to maintain, very easy to clean, and it's a very crisp, clean shooter. I shoot competitions with this particular gun. Just to give you a little background, it had been over 25 years since I've shot a competition. I went and shot a competition about 3 months ago, and I ranked in the top 10 with this particular gun. Again, it's the first time in over 25 years that I'd shot anything in competition. Very nice, very reliable gun, very good shooter. The other gun we're going to look at is a Smith Wesson product. This is a Smith Wesson SD9VE. SD meaning self-defense, 9 being the caliber, and VE is value enhanced. And basically what they mean by value enhanced is you can get this at a price point that's easy for anybody to afford. The nice things about this, if you can see it, I'm hoping you can, is you got a nice stippling on the hand, the grip. Okay, it's stippled real nice on the back. It's pretty aggressive. It's got a diamond pattern stippling on the back there. It's got a rough stippling on the front side, and it's got a diamond on the very front side. All right. It also has stippling. Let's see if you can see this. It has stippling where your fingers would sit, where your thumb would sit whenever you're shooting. Alright, and again, this is very reminiscent of a Glock style weapon. it is a lot of people refer to as, excuse me, the Glock 19 clone. Alright? And again, it takes down exactly the same way. Just squeeze the trigger, pull back, pull down the handles, slide goes forward, and it comes right off. And again, you got the guide rod that comes out, just like with the Glock. And of course the barrel is the same. Okay? This one is a stainless steel barrel with a brushed finish. Very nice. It's got pretty nice feed ramps on it. I need to clean it, of course, because I shot it here recently and haven't cleaned it yet. But you polish up the feed ramps and it feeds pretty reliably. Don't have any problems. Get a little bit of carbon off of there from where you're firing and stuff. It's got a nice polygonal rifling in the barrel. Let's see if you can see that. Ready? There you go. It's got a nice polygonal rifling, just like the Glock does. And again, this is pretty much everything very similar to the Glock. Okay, this has a stainless steel slide on it. It's got the ejector here. Whenever it's put together, which I'm going to do right here, I will show you. There are several features in this gun that some people prefer over the Glock or anybody else. And I don't know that I prefer them so much, but they are a nice feature to have. Okay. What did I do here? Something's not right. Okay. No. Stupid me. I have to release the magazine. And then it goes right back in. Okay. If you look on the top here, you're going to see a little tiny peephole. That little peephole right there. That is a loaded chamber indicator. When you look down through there, you will see the brass from the round. Okay. Also, on the back side, nope, my mistake. Forget that. Scratch it. But we do have some nice sights on this. They're not horrible sights. They're not great sights, but you can make good use of these. It is a 3-dot system. They do actually pick up a nice sight picture. And again, like I said, the stippling on here helps you give it a nice grip on this so you don't lose your grip. You got a little stippling spot right up here where your finger will sit whenever you're not on trigger. And also on the other side, when you take your grip, you have the spot over here that's stippled. Okay, so your thumbs will lay nice. You get a nice reference point for your thumb to get a good grip on it, to get a good sight picture. It is, like I said, stainless steel. It's a brushed stainless steel. The nice thing about this one over the Glock, if you look at the serrations on the back as well as on the front, they're very aggressive. You can take it from the front and you can rack it. Okay, or you can take it from the back and you can rack it, which would be the same. Now the thing about this is, if you look at this trigger in comparison to the Glock, there's a lot. I mean, it's a different style of trigger. You see, you got a hinge here that you got to take up first, and there's a lot of travel on that trigger till you hit that wall, and then it finally will break. Okay, and even after it breaks, or even if you hit that wall, you got a little travel to break. Then on the reset, it's not as aggressive or as tactile as what the Glock is. If you listen, you'll hear it. Did you see the amount of travel to that? And then you got to squeeze back again. See how much travel there is? And there it just broke. Okay? That's the nice thing about it. I mean, it's a very, when you compare apples to apples, this and the Glock 17 are in two totally different leagues. Alright? This is a self-defense weapon. What makes this nice is that trigger, the way it's set up, it actually has to go a certain distance before you even hit the wall, and once you hit the wall, you have to travel past it a little bit, which gives you that opportunity to change your mind about squeezing that trigger in a self-defense situation. As we all know, if you're in a self-defense situation, the last thing you want to do is shoot somebody. You just open yourself up to a lot of problems, a lot of questions, and a lot of legal paperwork. Okay? The best thing to do, get out of there. Do whatever you have to get out of the situation and not use a weapon. Alright? But like I said, again, this is for self-defense, good for home use. Good for keeping in the nightstand, which is what I do with it. I keep it in the nightstand. Somebody comes in the middle of the night, dog wakes me up barking, I'm grabbing the gun. Okay? I'm going to have something ready just in case the bad guy or whatever has a gun themselves. When you look at the price point on these, the Smith & Wesson, these normally come in right around the $300 range, sometimes, you know, $318, $320, somewhere in that neck of the woods. It does have, the magazine has a 16 round plus one in the chamber. 16 plus one, so 17 total that you can have. Okay? On the Glock, this little guy here, my favorite little toy. This is a 17 round magazine. You go 17 plus 1, so you have a total of 18. Now a lot of people sit there and say that that's not really a big deal. No, it's not a big deal. If you're a good shot and you hit your target, you don't really need 18 rounds. So this gun would be perfect for what you need. Okay? If you are going to be shooting nilly-willy and shooting into the air and not knowing what's behind you and not knowing your backstop and doing the things you shouldn't be doing, I don't recommend you have a gun to start with. But if you're trying to defend your home and you're not sure that you're going to be 100% comfortable with having 15 or 17 rounds, then you want this guy. He's got enough that you can throw enough down there that either the person's going to leave or you're going to hit him eventually. Don't recommend it. Don't advise people to do that, but it is always an option. Okay? Let's see, what else can we say about these two? Now, these two are both my personal guns. This is my personal carry right here. Okay, I do carry this gun. This gun's a little bit smaller if you look at it size-wise. Whoops. If you look at it size-wise, we do have about an inch difference there in the size. Okay? Lengthwise, I'm also looking at a shorter gun. So it's a little bit easier to conceal this. This is actually more the size of a Glock 19. This is the Glock 17. This is great for range use. It's great for competition. I'm a big enough person that I could feasibly carry this gun and conceal it. Would I want to? Oh, I would trust it with my life. But that's not the point. The point here is, how easily concealable is it? This one is not going to be that easily concealable. This one is a little bit easier to conceal for somebody my size. If you are less than my size, which a good many people are, I would actually recommend you go down to something even smaller. Okay? Glock makes a Model 26, which is a perfect carry weapon for people of a smaller stature. Smith & Wesson makes several different carry weapons. I mean, they have, in the 9mm, they have the Smith & Wesson Shield, which is a very nice, very good, comfortable weapon. And the nice thing about, well, with the Glock, for instance, the reliability of the Glock is there. When you pull the trigger, it's going to go bang. You don't have to worry about if it's going to fail, because it's not. Okay? At least it never has for me. The warranty on the Glock, I'm not exactly sure what the warranty is on the Glock, but I never worried about it because it's so reliable and so dependable. The warranty on the Smith & Wesson is lifetime. Okay? And it's not because there's a flaw in the gun, or not because there's anything inherently wrong with the gun. It's just that they believe in their weapons enough that they're willing to put a lifetime warranty on it. And you can't go wrong with a Smith. You can't go wrong with a Glock. A Glock's not the prettiest gun. Not by far is it the prettiest gun. Is Glock the best gun ever made? No, I wouldn't say so. I mean, I've had Sig Sauers that were much better than a Glock. I just find this to be very reliable, very dependable. And at the price point for, you know, saving $250 to buy a Glock 17 over, say, a Sig Sauer 320, yeah, I'm going to save a couple $100. The Sig Sauer does have a much nicer trigger. It is a very comfortable gun to handle. It's got a little bit thicker hand grip than what the Glock does. So if you have big hands, Sig Sauer is a pretty good one for you. Okay. Overall, I can't say anything wrong with either of these guns. This one here, like I said, it has the white dot sights. Okay, 3 dot sights. It's very easy to pick up the sight picture with it. The stainless steel slide makes it easier for you to pick up the white dot. Okay, as ridiculous as that sounds, you'd think that if you have parkerized or a darkened or blue barrel or slide, I mean, that you'd be able to pick up the sights easier. But I find that I can pick up the sights on this very, very easily and very comfortably. Okay, the Glock, if you noticed on the Glock, let's see if we can turn you around here and see the sights on these. Where are we at? You can see there's a green sight on the back and a red sight on the front. Some people might ask, well, why would you do something like that? Why wouldn't you match them up? Why wouldn't you put all green or all red? Well, the bottom line is I have old eyes. My old eyes are getting tired. It's a lot easier for me to pick up that red dot in the middle of the two green dots than it would be to try to pick up a dot the same color in the middle of those. So that's why I did what I did. Do I have a problem with that? No. I don't have a problem with the way anybody sets up their weapon. You know, they set it up to where they're comfortable. They set it up to where they're going to be sure of what they're doing with it. And that's just the way it needs to be. You know, if you are not comfortable with what you have, if you can't shoot what you have, if you're afraid of what you have, you don't need to have it. It's that simple. Always, always, always. Rule number one, always have a weapon you are comfortable shooting, that you're familiar with and you're comfortable shooting it. If the bad guy comes in and you grab this and you've never shot it before and you don't know what to expect from it, you're going to have some hesitations, and that could be the difference between you being successful or failing. And what I mean by that, I don't think I need to explain. Okay? If you're used to shooting a smaller gun, let's just say a 380, use a 380. Okay? A 380 doesn't have the stopping power that a 9mm does, but a 9mm doesn't have the stopping power of a 40 or a 45. Again, it's all a matter of comfort levels and what you're familiar with. That's what's going to make the difference in what you do and how you do it. Okay? So, like I said, everything you see online, I mean, there's a million reviews out there on Smith Wesson, on Glock, on Sig Sauer, you name it. Whoever is out there, whatever gun manufacturer out there, there's a million reviews for them. Everybody has their own opinions. Okay? You're entitled to your own opinions. This is still America, thank God. Alright? But all I can say is, regardless of what other people's opinions are, use what is comfortable for you. If you are not comfortable with squeezing the trigger on that weapon, it is not going to save your life. Make sure you're comfortable with it, and then it will save your life. It will do what it's intended for, as long as you have the comfort level to use it. Okay? Well, enough said about that. I hope I gave you a little bit of information about both of these, the Glock and the Smith & Wesson. I wouldn't really rate one over the other. They both have very distinct and different uses. Again, like I said, this I use for competition shooting. It's a good gun. It's got a 4.4 inch barrel. This one here has about a 4-inch barrel. So I got almost a 0.4, almost a half-inch difference in barrel length. So this will of course be a little bit more true than what this one will. That's just the nature of the beast. Okay? This one, price point, is great to have for your nightstand weapon or your home defense or whatever you want to call it. Okay? I have other weapons that I'm going to be reviewing over a period of time. I hope you enjoy the reviews. I really hope you will push the like button, subscribe. I'll be trying to give out as much good information as I can. The way I look at it, get armed, be legal, be safe, be trained, and live free. That's what it's all about. Let's defend our Second Amendment. Let's live free and be safe. Have a good evening. This is Captain Lowcrawl saying good night.